Let's take a look at some of the amazing abilities of animals, from super strength to the incredible phenomenon of resurrection. Number 10. The Dung Beetle. It's a fact that the dung beetle is the strongest animal on Earth. It can push up to 1,000 times its body weight over considerable distances. To put it in perspective, that's like a human pushing around 20 elephants. The substance it chooses to push is, well, dung. But it's still impressive. The dung beetle is more than just a strong creature. Its dung piles are a valuable resource that many animals compete for. The first step for the dung beetle is to gather the precious resource. With strong limbs and the willingness to dive headfirst into dung, the beetle rolls a sizable ball of happiness using its limbs and head. The challenge, then, is to get this ball as far away from the competition as possible, and in the shortest time. The African dung beetle does this by using polarized light from the moon. Many insects, including bees, use polarized light for navigation, but they typically rely on polarized sunlight. Moonlight, being a reflection of sunlight, is 1,000,000 times weaker. So far, the dung beetle is the only animal we know of that can see and use polarized moonlight to navigate. By following the straight path, lit by the polarized moonlight, the beetles can escape their rivals quickly and efficiently. But if the moonlight is weakened by things like light pollution, their journey home gets more chaotic, and they might find themselves in a bit of a pickle. Number 9 is the puma, mountain lion, or cougar, which is famous for its incredible leaping skills. It can jump 15 feet up and 40 feet forward, thanks to its long hind legs. Its larger front paws and retractable claws help with grip and hunting. When facing threats like wolves or bears, it climbs trees for safety. Despite being the world's 4th largest cat, it's classified as a small cat, unlike the smaller leopard. This odd categorization adds to the cougar's mystique. Number 8, the shark, is a formidable predator with more than just brute strength and a powerful bite. This ancient sea creature has electroreceptor organs, specifically the ampullae of Lorenzini, which are tiny black spots near its nose. These organs allow the shark to detect electrical currents generated by the movement of muscles and the beating of hearts, such as in a fish. Since air doesn't conduct these currents, a shark in your home wouldn't sense your movements. But in the ocean, where salt water is an excellent conductor, any nearby muscle twitch is immediately detected by the shark. Sharks are also known for their continuous tooth replacement. It's like a conveyor belt, with new teeth ready to replace any that break or fall out in the front row. With their strength, acute sense of smell, ability to sense electrical signals, and sharp vision, sharks are formidable hunters. Some species, like the great white, even use stealth by approaching their prey from below to hide their silhouette. Certain sharks, like the bull shark, can navigate between salt and fresh water, making them a threat in various environments. And there's more. Some shark species have been observed to reproduce asexually through a process called parthenogenesis, which means females can produce offspring without the need for sperm fertilization. At number 7, we have the wood frog's remarkable hibernation process. While many frogs hibernate, the wood frog goes to great lengths. For about 8 months, it goes into a state of cryosleep, stopping all activity, including breathing and heartbeat. From a biological standpoint, it's as if the frog has died. Yet, it endures the harsh Alaskan winter by literally freezing and thawing back to life each spring. In just 12 hours, the wood frog is back to its old self, feasting and frolicking, seizing the advantage of early spring to feed and reproduce before its peers. Before you consider mimicking this strategy to fast-track life, consider the consequences. Freezing usually leads to ice crystals, damaging your blood vessels, cutting off vital oxygen to your organs, and causing catastrophic cell dehydration as water is drawn out, leading to cell rupture. However, the wood frog has a simple yet effective solution: sugar. The frog's liver floods its cells with glucose, which acts as a natural antifreeze, safeguarding the cells from freezing and maintaining the water balance within them. So, even though the frog's body might be frozen solid, its cells and vital organs stay intact. This means that it can spring back to life as if waking from a long winter's slumber. The mantis shrimp is number 6 on our list. This creature's punch is so powerful that it generates energy close to the sun's temperature. To understand this, let's dive into some chemistry. When the mantis shrimp strikes, it moves as fast as a .22 caliber bullet, 50 times the speed of a blink. Its arm pushes water away at high speed, creating a low-pressure area upon impact. This causes water to evaporate, forming bubbles called cavitation bubbles. As pressure normalizes, the bubbles implode, releasing enormous energy up to 800 degrees Celsius. This occurs in a fraction of a second, resulting in two blows. The punch and the bubble burst, causing extra damage. Thanks to a complex cushion system, mantis shrimps rarely get hurt from their own powerful punches. Number 5. The eagle's real superpower is its incredible eyesight. Humans can see up to 20/20, which is pretty average, but eagles can see up to 25, which is really impressive. This means that what is clear at 5 feet for us appears perfect at 20 feet for an eagle. In contrast, 20/50 vision disqualifies you from driving, and 20/200 is considered legally blind. Eagles can see much further than we can, and they have a 340-degree field of vision, so they can't be surprised. They can also see colors more vividly, including ultraviolet light, and they can distinguish between shades more clearly than we can. Number 4. The starfish has a unique way of eating. It projects its stomach onto large prey and digests it externally. When it comes to reproduction, starfish can do so in 3 ways: traditional sexual reproduction, splitting into 2 new individuals, or through autotomy, where they shed a limb, which can sometimes regenerate into a new starfish. While they can regenerate limbs, it's a slow process, and they don't have a brain to worry about it. It's interesting to note that they're not actually fish. They lack gills, scales, and fins, so the term sea star might be more appropriate. Number 3. The octopus. This ancient creature can reach speeds of up to 25 mph in a whimsical manner. To understand this, let's dive into a brief anatomy lesson. Water flows into the mantle cavity, which is held under pressure due to the closed orifices, except for the funnel. When the muscle wall squeezes the water through the funnel, the octopus enters a state of jet propulsion, allowing it to control speed and direction for hunting and evading predators. With a fossil record dating back 500 million years, they've got more than one trick up their sleeve. They've got the world's best camouflage, using chromatophores, cells all over their bodies containing small sacs of various color pigments. By stretching these sacs, they can change the brightness of each color to perfectly blend into their environment. They can also alter their texture, further confusing onlookers. Number 2. Bats are the only mammals that can fly, and they make up about 20% of all mammal species. Despite their poor eyesight, they have a skill called echolocation that helps them map their surroundings and hunt insects effectively. In just a minute, they can catch and eat up to 10 mosquitoes, while humans struggle to find a single buzzing pest. Bats' heart rates can go up to 1,000 beats per minute when hunting and down to 200 when resting. They're often unfairly maligned, but bats play a crucial role in controlling insects and pollinating plants. Only 3 species are blood-sucking vampires that typically target livestock, not humans. Number 1. Hummingbirds are nature's acrobats. They have tiny wings that flap up to 80 times per second, allowing them to fly in all directions and hover effortlessly. Their unique shoulder joints enable their wings to rotate 180 degrees, making long migrations, like the 4,000-mile journey from Mexico to Alaska, possible. Hummingbirds are solitary by nature and fiercely defend their nectar-rich food sources. They exhibit aggressive behavior towards competitors. With an incredibly high metabolism, they consume sugary nectar every 10 minutes, maintaining blood sugar levels that would be lethal to most animals, including humans. Thanks for checking it out. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.